Alright guys, good morning. It is a crisp one, 27 degrees. So we've got David's deer all taken care of last night. He's got it skinned. We left our stands in the same trees. We're heading back there this morning. Hopefully we can have a little luck this morning. Then I think we're going to do some pheasant hunting.
Yep.
So we're going to get going. I'll see you when we're set up. I'm all settled in. We didn't see any deer or spook any deer coming in, so maybe that's a good thing. It's 5 after 4 right now, or 5 after 6 right now, so got about an hour until legal shooting, so I'm just gonna sit tight, have a little coffee, and see you guys at daybreak. It's a little after 8. You can see the sun's coming up because the shadow of the camera is right in my face. Let's see if I can move that out of the way a little bit. There we go. Now the sun's blazing in my face, but it's not a bad thing. Haven't seen a deer. David hasn't seen a deer. Got some hot coffee and a bison. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull out the grunt call and the rattle bag. I'm going to try and make something happen. I'm not sure it's going to happen, but we're going to try. Right?
back up on the hill up above me. It's a crisp morning, beautiful morning, 26, 27 degrees. Just waiting for some deer movement again. Got my buck cage hanging right on the other side of the creek. So far, no movement yet. Plenty of time.
I'm calling it a morning. I've seen this many deer today, so we're gonna pack it up and get on out of here, and maybe we're gonna do some pheasant hunting midday. So, and then hopefully I can get out for the evening. But yeah, surprise! Beautiful morning, crispy, frosty, and no deer. So that's hunting. I'm gonna get out of here and hopefully be back out this evening. I am all settled in. I did not film walking in because I'm running a little bit late. We hunted this morning across the road at our cousin's farm where David shot that doe last night, and didn't see anything. So until we got out of there, it was 10:30, and I had to get home, check on my dog, make sure she was good, and grab my shotgun and my small game vest and meet David and our friend Damien over at the Game Lands, do a little pheasant hunting midday, and that was fun. Share a photo of that with you. We got our limit. Tucker did a great job. So 2 pheasants apiece, so that was great. A lot of fun. And got home, had to do some stuff around the house and whatnot, clean those pheasants. And so just got down to the farm here now. It's 4:30, so I got 2 hours till last light. So we'll see what happens. So where I'm set up is where we used to have a muddy tree stand set, and we have a scrape fix vine, I believe, right here. So I pulled the drag from the bottom corner all the way up. Now, here's the situation. There were deer up at the food plot today. Every time I sit at the food plot, I don't see deer, but they come out in this field into this, looks like a winter wheat that's planted. It used to be soybeans. They picked it. They planted winter wheat. The deer have been coming out of this woods across from me, coming across. I don't know if I'll get a shot at them, but then a buck came up yesterday morning from the bottom up this field. So I'm going to see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to get a shot at anything. I also have this edge here. I could shoot probably right in there. I might be able to squeak one through. Oh, here, hold on. There's a deer just came out over here. Hold on. That's a buck. Let's see if we can get on that and maybe get a shot. He's going right in the woods there. There he is. He's a nice buck. He's a shooter. Alright, so what I was getting at is I was walking through the woods right at the back of my parents, coming across to come around the corn. There was a buck, and it looks like it was this buck that was bedded got up, he didn't spook, and I thought he went into the corn and came across. That could have been that buck right there, but that definitely is a shooter buck. So I'm gonna get settled here, and we'll see. That buck's up on his feet cruising, so we'll see what happens. Well, that's buck number 2. Looks like a smaller, maybe a 5-pointer or a 6-pointer, just feeding on the edge of the field where that little ditch is, right underneath the maple or oak. Looks like a maple tree. Well, that's promising. 2 buck up on their feet already. Keep an eye on that one, and I'm watching for that big one that went into the bottom here. I'm hoping that he comes out and maybe works up this way. Don't exactly have the best wind, but let's just check it quick to see. Yeah, it's a west wind blowing right at them, so not exactly the best wind, but hopefully we have a chance tonight. Well, I think that was the buck that came across that road, went into the bottom woods, and he came up this way, but he was too far to get a shot. He was probably about 60 yards, and I won't take that shot. When I grunted at him 3 times, and he looked both times, and then I snort wheezed, and he turned and thought he was going to come this way, but he went into the woods down there. He's walking. He's in the woods down there now. I can see him. He's probably about... He's going away from me. Shoot. It's a nice buck. Hopefully maybe he'll come back out or something else will come out. Well, I think that buck that made the loop and went in there is standing over there in our neighbor's food plot. There was another buck inside the woods that looked really nice too, tall, big buck. He was all bristled up like he was looking to start a fight, so I don't know what was going on. I only saw him. And then there was a doe, and there might have been another doe, but that buck's just standing there. I tried to rattle and grunt, but I don't even know if he can hear me with this interstate. So saw some bucks so far. It's frustrating. The last 2 times I sat up here, the deer were all out in this field, out in front of me. Tonight there's nothing in there, at least yet. And still plenty of time for something to come. It's 6 o'clock, I have a half an hour or so. But they gotta start making their way. guys, well, that's gonna do it. It's the end of legal shooting. We got a buck and a doe out here about 150 yards to my right. Looks like it might be a 6-point. Not really sure. Hard to tell because it's so dark. But that's the 4th different buck that I've seen tonight. So funny thing is, it's following a doe, or the doe's following it. I don't know. But I'm gonna start packing up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave this set here and come here in the morning or break it all down. But I'll figure it out. See you in the morning.